Good morning everybody, Blog Topics is straight out of Bali, and in this video we're not going to do any chart analysis. Because of all the requests I've got, we're going to talk about trading fundamentals, trading techniques I use, and this is actually the first lesson. So the first lesson to me is support and resistance level. Maybe you've heard of it before, but this is like a very fundamental technique to use and also to know. So let's not lose too much time anymore. Let's dive right into it and let's go. So everybody, welcome back to the Bitcoin USD chart. I have a few rules I want to talk with you about for finding support and resistance levels. There are more important ones and less important levels, and it's really important to find out which one are which. So not all support and resistance level do matter in my opinion. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to find the swing high and swing lows in your chart. What are swing highs and swing lows? I'm going to show you. So to me, this is a swing high, this is a swing low. This is a swing high, this is a swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high. So every one of those is a swing high and swing low, but I'm going to use the more significant levels. And I can clearly see them, but if it is your first time, you can just be creative, like draw lines everywhere. And for that, we're going to use the horizontal line, which is up here. So, swing high. Swing low, swing high, swing high, swing high, swing high. For them it's a swing low, maybe. For them it's a swing high. Swing high. Also down there. Swing high. Swing high, swing low. So swing high, high, low, low. So on the first look, this looks very promising to me. As you might see, there are no charts which look like this, because it gets traders confusing. Which lines are the most important, which levels are the most important. And I can tell you, the bigger the time frame, the more value it has, because it has more history. It has been a support or resistance level in 2020. So this is a remarkable way of how to find the importance, resistance and support levels. Also the lines with the most rejections, the lines which get respected the most by the charts. And for example, this line up here, you can see resistance. When it broke through, it pushed through. Here it's got support. We can draw a level here. After this one we pushed through again, we dropped a lot. Here it became resistance again. Here it became resistance again. Here became support, 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 broke through again, support, broke through again, resistance, broke through, resistance. Yeah, you know what I mean? We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 touches with this level. So 12 times in the last year, this level has been respected, which makes it a more valuable level to me. Also, another rule, the more obvious level is. You can clearly see that this level is an important level. You can clearly see the chart. There is just a lot of confluence around this level. The chart moves around this level. And a rule is the more obvious level is, the better actually. Because you can clearly see we have significant moves away from this level. Every time it bounces there, we have significant moves. Which means if I put here a short, if I knew that this line is important here already, and many people have known this, if I put here my short, I have a big chance of gaining a lot of percentage. So if I put here my short, I've seen this chart came all the way down here. I can put my take profit also right here. And this, for example, from 41,000 to 29,000. This is like a retracement of 25%. With the leverage, it's even more. 25% times 20, it's 500% on a trade, just for respecting the support and resistance levels. Don't get me wrong, guys, but this is easy. So I told you this is kind of confusing. Nobody does it like this. So what traders do is they have zones. Not only lines, they have zones. So what we're going to use is the rectangle tool up here. So now you can draw from this line to about this line. This is our zone. Every time we drop here, the chart moves down. See that? Maybe a little shorter. That. Also, this one is very important because it is the highest peak, so I'm going to leave this one. This one we can eliminate, in my opinion. So, next line. We're going to have a look at this one. This one, I think, is a very important line because you can see here it was resistance, support, support, support. Here again, resistance, support, support, resistance. So this one is a really remarkable level. I'm going to leave it. Also, this one is remarkable. It has resistance, support, support. We bounced up here. Resistance, support, support, resistance, resistance, and resistance. So those two levels to me are important. Also, the next one you can clearly see this is like a really important level. I'm going to make it a little thicker. You know, the more important levels I'm going to do thicker so I can see them more clearly. So for those levels down here, we can do another area, whole area. I draw it, for example, like this one, because as we have seen, as we always, when we came down here, maybe we can pull it up here, so it's a bigger area. I could make it more precise now, but I think you get the point, right? So this is an area where people like to buy. When it comes to this area, they buy. Down here they buy, down here they buy, down here they buy. Here we came down. This is a different reason, but still we had some support here. So it wasn't easy to get down this level. So this is a very important level in my opinion. So those two lines I'm going to make fat because they have more value in my opinion. This one has value and this one has value. This one not. This is actually just 1 point. Here we have support. Here we have support again. Oh, so this line is we just have three rejections. Up here is support. Up here is support. Down here is resistance. I'm gonna leave this line because it cuts the top. So it's like straight cut down here. And also, if we had moved up here again, this is the last lower low, which means that if we pushed upwards there and got higher than the last lower low, the market trend is likely to change. But this is something we discussed in another episode. This is just about support and resistance level today. So what does that mean? So those were the daily support and resistance level. How to trade them is when the chart moves up here, I set a short. When the chart moves up here, I can set a long, but remind that the chart does not have to get up there again. So there are many support and resistance levels. I'm just going to leave the daily levels like here. So guys, let me show you what I would do with the actual chart right now. So I would leave all those lines. They're good. They're good for the next bull market. We won't reach those lines until we have the trend change. So actually we don't need them for now. It was just an educational part. So guys, what I've done now, I've cleaned our chart. I've deleted all of it because it was just an educational video. But I'm still going to show you what I would do exactly right now. For example, I take the horizontal line again and I'm going to search for levels that are close by the actual price, Bitcoin price. So I'm going to do the same, just in a smaller price frame. So this one to me is a level. This one to me is a level. And you can see I'm a lot faster. I can see those levels already. I have a lot of experience. So this one to me is a level. This one to me is a level. Like sometimes it's hard to see. So those are the levels I can see in the daily. Let's go to the 4 hours. So in the 4 hours we again have those levels down here, lowest point. Down here another lowest point. And this one is the next lowest point. So that's how I would draw here. Let's get a little smaller again. Let's go to the, let's dive into the 1 hour. Going to correct this one. Perfect. So this one maybe also correct this one. here like that. And you can draw an area here like a square I've drawn before, but I would just leave it like that. Going a little deeper into the 15-minute. Now it is interesting. So another line we're going to draw here. We're going to draw here. And if you want, you can color those lines in a different color so you don't get confused with the daily support and resistance levels. I'm not going to do it right now, but you definitely can do. So what you can see here, we just bumped across a resistance level. So if we can hold this level, I think it looks good for Bitcoin in the shorter time frame. If we lose this level, it's likely that we're going to drop a lot more around this level. If we drop to this level, the last lower low, and we break this level, it's also more likely that we see more downside of Bitcoin. So actually that's how those lines work. If a line breaks, the move Bitcoin makes mostly looks like this. So we break this, come up here, we bounce and push up here. Or we come down here, we bounce, and it goes like this. So it breaks, it finds resistance again, which is like a proof, and then we drop. So this is the most likely scheme. Also, it can happen that we directly push up, but more likely is that we find proof. So if you set your short here, don't be surprised that the chart is going to push up again onto this level. Could happen. It's most likely that it happens. So I would put my stop loss right above here, put it short, like put it close, and take profit to the last level, so to this level. Also, it's possible that before we drop down to this level, we find resistance here, support, or we find support here. So it could move like it could move like this. Down here, find support here, down here, down here. Yeah. So everything is likely. So I think you get the point of support and resistance level. I like to use them, but I don't use them in that way. I use them in a different manner. I just pick the most important support and resistance levels, and then I'm working with Fibonacci retracement levels. So this is something we are probably going to discuss in the next lesson. Until then, I wish you the best, and yeah, thank you for watching my video, guys, and we see each other soon, I guess. Thank you. Bye.